Good evening, first of all. And you're so busy, even right now, you were busy with the meetings.
Yeah, so basically it was a very random. I was just about to log off and then one of my colleagues, yeah, and then she called me and I was like, okay, let's finish it fast.
Was it a work call or was it just a
Yeah,
gossip?
it was a work call. Yeah. How are you? How was your Holi?
I'm good too. I don't celebrate Holi much, so for me, it was just about the food.
Okay, okay, okay.
What about you? Did you get the chance to prepare some gujia and other Holi
Nothing,
specials?
nothing, yeah, nothing. We just, I mean to say, we went to house and then, uh, I mean to say, we didn't do much. We
Nice.
went there, we just play the colors because they don't have that festival. So we were just prepared the lunch from our house and then we took all the food and then we had it together.
All right.
Yeah.
Nice. But it's okay. You
So
still had the family time and the tasty food.
yes, correct.
All right, then lovely. We'll get started with today's session. How was the day though? How was it?
Today you're asking about today?
Monday.
Yeah. Yeah, Monday I've started, I went to my office and then I came back and my session was there. I told you right. I have started one training, so I'm doing that. It's going well. After that, nothing. I was just feeling so sleepy because after 3 days, it's working day, and along with that, I'm not completely well because that nose still it's give me that irritation kind of thing. But yeah, it was fine. I guess
I
nothing much.
see. I think the recovery after the fever that also takes a lot of time. That's why
Yeah, fever, it's fine, but then most irritating part was that, throat pain.
I see. That day when I had called you, I was almost guilt tripping myself that I shouldn't have called. You sounded so sick that day.
Yeah, that day, yes, yes, yes. It was a horrible condition. I was literally sleeping and I called Sumit called. I don't know. So when Sumit called Pari that please feed Sia something or like, and I thought like, okay, let's take a break.
It would have been horrible if you could have gotten up from the bed and taken that session. It would be horrible. Never do that.
Yeah, yeah. So I was not in that condition to be honest. And because it was like I don't want to speak anything. My throat was literally paining.
I see.
So I was,
Are you
it's
drinking
fine.
warm fluids?
I did.
Ginger and honey tea every day?
Yes, yes, every day. The ginger tea is must. I don't like tea without ginger. If it is it doesn't depend on the weather. If it is winter, then it's fine. Everyone have it. But if it is in summers as well, then also I'll have a ginger tea. It's must.
For you, ginger and red label, these two are the essentials in the tea.
Yeah.
I see.
Yes.
All right then. I was talking about that ginger and honey water tea though.
Uh,
That's more soothing for the throat.
okay, okay. So basically, I was avoiding to have antibiotic, but I think without it, it won't. Uh, no, it will not affect your. I mean, to say your throat will not be uh, recover. So you have to take antibiotics. So at least from last 2 days, I'm having it. Today is the last day. I need to have it today as well. At least 3 day course. But now at least throat is fine. But yeah,
I,
uh, cough is there.
that's okay. You'll still have to complete the dose of antibiotics because then only it will heal you completely.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, we'll get started with the topic then. Today, I wanted to cover something grim and intense. It's about regrets. Do you feel
Yeah.
that it's important to not have any regrets in life?
That's not possible actually. So either you have to be very practical and you have to be very strong mentally.
Mhm.
Like you might heard some interviews where people are saying that I don't have any regret and it has already happened and I'm fine with it. But honestly, you have to be very strong in that case because everyone has some regrets in their life.
Everyone has
Whatever,
kids.
yeah, everyone has whatever they have done till now. It's like, oh, if I you'll talk about your childhoods. Oh, okay, I have done my schooling from this school. Instead of that,
Mm.
I should have done my schooling from that school, and maybe I have took that decision at the time, but maybe I can do this thing in this better way. So yeah, I don't think so. And there is people exist in the world, practical world, who are literally, it's a difference between saying it and then actually you don't have any regret. So
Nice.
yesterday I was just reading one interview of Virat Kohli, and he was saying that he don't have any regret or something like that.
Don't have any regret.
Yeah, something like that he was telling, and I was thinking about that, you know, maybe that 2023 World Cup, he we didn't won that World Cup, so maybe it's a regret for him,
We
or else there are
win.
so many things
We didn't win that World Cup. Not
we
one.
didn't win. Yes, yeah, we didn't win that World Cup. Along with that, there is one actress. Somebody was asked, Bharti was asking to her that, do you have any regret to doing Big Boss? I know it's very weird example I'm giving. But very confidently, she was telling that, okay, I don't have any regret. Of course, she's having some regret because she has not done good things there.
Mm.
So if she is seeing whatever she has done, I'm sure that she is have she's feeling like she was feeling like, oh, why I have done this, why I have said this thing to that man. It is really impacting my image. So that's why I'm telling it's a difference between telling or having.
Are you talking about Dolly?
No, not Dolly. I'm talking about Isha.
Isha. Oh, yes, yes, yes. I see. You did not like that contestant, if I'm not wrong.
Yes, I
I
don't
see.
think
She's not the fan favorite. So, of course, there must be some regrets.
obviously, obviously, obviously. So
Mm.
yeah, regrets. Yes,
All right.
everyone has regrets in their life.
You feel that either they are lying to themselves and to others when they say that there are no regrets, or they have
Of
been.
course, they are lying. Of course, they are lying. So I can write it in a blank paper and sign it and give it to them. So if they are not practical, or if like I'll just say in such a way, like if they are not spiritually strong,
Hmm.
like we heard Parmanand Maharaj ji as well, right? They always say that jo ho gaya wo ho gaya. It is all about God's hand. You are not doing anything. So
Hmm.
why you are worrying? So if you say, I mean to say, if you have heard that Gita, mm, the teaching of Gita, which yeah, teaching of the Gita, where Krishna ji said that why you are worrying, it's like there is nothing in your hand, you
Hmm.
know. क्यों व्यर्थ चिंता करते हो, तुम क्या लेकर आए थे, क्या तुम क्या लेके जाओगे. So
Hmm.
this is very, these lines we have heard so many times. We have read somewhere, it's very common. But if you feel those lines, you will feel that, oh, okay,
Hmm.
that's the thing, like, oh my god, it's correct. So basically the regrets are something, um where you just, if you want to do something,
Hmm.
but again, instead of that, something else has happened to
Yes.
you. Okay,
Hmm.
this is the regret. Oh, why it happened? It should not be happened. I should not go there, otherwise everything will be fine. We should not have had a bad argument. I went there and then it happened. But actually it's not about why you went. It's supposed to happen, that's why it's happened.
That's quite a content and peaceful thought to have.
I know it's very difficult. So in a practical life, we are in a regular world. It's difficult to analyze everything.
Hmm.
But if you connect it with some dots, which you are hearing with with the good teaching or with Sai Satsang or anything, you will feel satisfied. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
You know. So if you are very anxious about anything, like why it's not happening, why it's not happening, and why it is happening with others, why it's not happening with me, these are the thoughts which are very common, and I'm sure 100% people are having this kind of thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
But when you think that, okay, it's all about the karmas, if you connect it with the spirituality, somewhere your mind will be relaxed. That's the only thing.
True. True.
It's about the karmas. Maybe their karmas are better than you in an earlier time, and that's why they are, getting a good thing. So you just need to do your work. Karmanyevadhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana ma karmfal hetu matis. I'm so sorry I went to that. But yeah, you should only focus on your karmas.
I see. I see. So you feel that end of the day, you have to let go of things which are not in your control. That's just an evil trying to get a hold on you, nothing else.
Yeah, it's not about me. If I'll not do it, I'm the only one who will suffer with these things. I'll keep on thinking on those topics, and then it only affects me. I
Mm-hmm.
mean to say, it will not affect you or anyone else. So it's
Exactly.
just your way to motivate or positive to make your mind relax and make yourself more positive. That's the only thing.
Agreed.
That's it.
Otherwise, we become our biggest enemy and obstacle in the world. To
Correct, correct,
further
correct.
suggestions. So when you said that a lot of the times, if you go to this school, you think I should have gone to that school. So we can use these analogies here that there's always a bigger mountain to climb, or there's always a bigger fish to catch. So two
Uh,
different analogies, but the same concept. And even this part, when things don't work out for you, another angle of looking at it is that God's plan is better than yours.
and yes, yeah.
I see it. All right then. With regrets, do you feel that a lot of the times regrets may happen with the words we said? When we say something hurtful, and that's when we recognize that we are at fault, but there's no coming back from it.
Correct, 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 correct. It's not only about the words, it's all about actions as well.
Mhm.
So sometimes you're working, your daughter came to you and she is showing you a beautiful drawing as per her, creativity. She has created one card and she has written like, I love you, mom and dad, right? And you're on call and she's coming to you and she's just trying to showcase you that card. And you just go away because you're on call, and after, I think 2 to 3 minutes, you'll realize, and then she's crying, and that card is there and on your table. And then when you see it, it's a regret, why you have behaved like this. She's a child, she doesn't know anything.
Mhm.
It's your frustration, it's your thing. Why you are putting your frustration to her?
I see.
So instead of words, yeah, actions are some actions are like that also. Like you need to be more careful. Um, But again, it's difficult. Practically, it's really very difficult to uh, implement all these things, I would say.
I see. As much as we want to be so much sensitive, empathetic, when we have our own struggles and hardships to deal with, it's very difficult to have that balance.
Yeah, correct, correct. Yeah.
I see your
So
point.
this is what generally happened with us most of the time with Sia. We generally do it like sometimes that if you see the mistake, then you will realize, oh, it is not that much big mistake.
Mhm.
So yeah, there are so many regrets in your life, basically.
I see. I see. Will you say that as a kid you have any regrets?
Yes, I think, yes, I have so many regrets. So if I'll talk about my regret, I think my childhood was the best time in, I mean to say, I have done so many things which generally students or maybe the girls from my age don't do it, right? I have done all the things just because of, the freedom I got, and the atmosphere, to be on touch wood, the atmosphere also very good,
Mhm.
because I remember that when I was kid, I used to come, you know, 3 to 4 kilometers we go all alone. So
Mm.
now I cannot, nowadays I cannot expect it from Sia that she can go all alone.
Mm.
Because people were good at that time. The things were there, but it was not that much common. Or somebody will come and take you with, take you with them, and then so many bad things, anything can happen. But my biggest mistake was not doing BTech directly
Mm.
and taking the admission of Polytechnic.
Mm.
I think it was the turning point of my life, because I think that it was all waste of your time. You have spent your 3 years in Polytechnic, and then again 3 years in on your BTech. Instead of that, directly you should take the admission. But you do, I mean to say, you take some steps, because I was very understanding, and I would say that I know that it will be difficult for my parents
Mm.
to do my sister marriage and my admission in the same year. So I sacrificed that thing. But I think I should not do it. Instead of that, maybe if I request, or maybe there were so many things should be happen. Now maybe I can take a home loan, sorry, education loan or anything. In so yeah, because you are not aware, and as a kid, you are just thinking that, oh my God, how my parents will do, and you are not sure about their finances.
Mm.
So, but you are just pretending that, oh my God, it will be too much for them to, take the expenses of everything. I think it's a regret of my life. There are others as well, even doing and coming to that, this engineering line is the regret,
Mm.
because it was not in my to-do list that become an engineer, because it's like I always wanted to join armed forces or something, but yeah.
I see. Life works in mysterious ways. You picked a different path, and life brought you in a completely different.
Yes, correct, I was a good student, but I was not brilliant, I would say.
Mm.
Brilliant means ki, yeah, we are doing engineering, so many people have done their engineering and they are doing a good job, that's fine. But the question is, are you enjoying your work?
Hmm.
This is the question. Or actually, you are really meant to do this work. So it's a question, right? You don't realize it when you are young. You just wanted to do something because others are also doing it.
Yes.
Others are filling AI triple E form. Okay, okay, what is this AI triple E? Just fill it. It is for engineering. And without realizing it, you are just filling that form. So
Yes.
yeah, this is the motive, and then it's, I mean to say, you always get a better understanding when you pass that age, you
Exactly.
know. Right? So this is the experience, and maybe that's why we told that our parents are always right. If they are saying something, there is experience.
Exactly. Experience brings perspective, and at that time, even the smallest of problems seem the biggest. No matter how hard
Correct,
you try, you can't deal with it.
correct, correct. If you fought with, oh, okay, it's 9:30 already.
No worries, we'll wrap it up. But you were a president awardee, right? If I'm not wrong.
Means?
A president awardee in Scout and Guides, or at that.
No, I was in NCC.
Okay, yes, you were not in Scout and Guides. I keep.
Yeah, I was in NCC, and yes, it was a wonderful experience. I would say this is the one of the beautiful thing happened to me when I was in Polytechnic. I would say,
Yes,
you
something
know,
good
the
came out of it.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Actually, this is the only thing which I think that, oh, okay, that's why I think I always wanted to wear that uniform, and it happened in my Polytechnic.
I'm glad it did. All right, I'll wrap it up here. Good session. A couple of places you might have faced a little bit of difficulty in framing the thought, but it's okay. As we'll get back in the flow, you'll be back at it. But grammar wise, much, much better. A few slips, but overall, good job. Please remember the references that I've given. There's always a bigger mountain to climb, a bigger fish to catch, and God's
Yeah,
plan is bigger than yours. Rest, I think it
yes,
was. Yes, that's it. It
yeah,
was lovely to see you a little better from the last call. And have a wonderful night. I'll see you on Wednesday.
Yes. Yeah.
So
Okay. Bye bye. Bye. Take care.